Everywhere you go, deep divers, you see a sign. Sometimes it's a street sign, a road sign, a traffic sign, even a speeding sign. And you don't want to not pay attention to a speeding sign, otherwise you will get a speeding fine, and that is not fun. But more importantly, deep divers, you have signs from the universe. And if you don't pay attention to signs from the universe, oh baby, the universe is going to slap you on your bum just like that, and it's not going to be fun. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. Another glorious day, 100 degrees. It's so beautiful, even the birds are sunbathing right now. That's right, they're so chilled out, and I'm sending you tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. We're just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Do you keep seeing signs, deep divers? I do. 7 signs from the universe you should never ignore. You see, the universe is always sending us signs. Signs that can help us to live better. Signs that can help us to become our greatest version. Signs that can help us to become our best self. But a lot of us, we don't pay attention to these signs, so we get a big fat slap on the bum from the universe. Well, that's about to end. We are gonna go through deep divers, 7 signs from the universe you should never ignore. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So wonderful deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. I started to realize many years ago that the universe is always attempting to send us messages and signs that can actually help us in our evolution, that can actually help us become our greatest version. And if you know how to decode these signs, if you actually can stay awake to see these signs because you keep falling asleep, this can actually change your life forever. These signs from the universe can lead you into the right direction and the right path to become your greatest version. Slow motion this side. The first sign from the universe you should never ignore: your health. How are you feeling, deep divers? I'm fine. No, you're not. What does fine stand for? Fearful, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. You've never been fine in your entire life, right? Really start being honest with how you feel. And how you are health-wise, that's a sign from the universe. I know, deep divers, when I wake up in good health, smiling, full of energy, that's a sign from the universe that, Ralph, you're doing good in life. Ralph, you're on the right track. Ralph, what? You're on the right path. Ralph, it feels so good to be alive, baby. Thank you, universe. I needed that today. But deep divers, back in the day, I sometimes used to wake up really tired, depressed, full of anxiety. And this was also a sign from the universe that, Ralph, if you don't change something, it's not going to look good for you. It's going to look really ugly. So I had to change my life. I paid attention to that sign. For example, when I had a lot of anxiety, when I was looking a bit shaky, baby, right? When I had no energy, I'm like, okay, what can I do differently today? Let me change my diet, 7-day vegan challenge. And then I started to eat more grapes and I felt healthier, right? So always start seeing and paying attention to your health. Do you wake up full of energy? Yeah! Or do you wake up tired and depressed? Because this is a sign from the universe. Okay? Also, illnesses. Many times, I would have a minor illness and I'm like, okay, it's because I'm not taking care of myself. This is a sign from the universe that, Ralph, you got to take better care of yourself. Now, I'm in optimum health, in a great balance because I'm taking care of myself. Just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. So anytime you are healthy, that's a great sign from the universe that you're on the right track. And all of your cells, that's right, all of those cells are working in your favor. And you are in alignment, keyword alignment. There were times, deep divers, back in the day when I would have accidents. I would be falling and then trip up. Even when I used to skate, I would twist my ankle, and I realized it was because I wasn't actually paying attention to what I'm doing. How many times, deep divers, have you been holding a glass, watching my videos, and then you just drop it and it breaks on the floor, it shatters, and you're like, oh my gosh, how could I be so clumsy? That's a sign from the universe. That accident happened because you were not paying attention. There are no accidents or coincidences in this universe. Everything is happening in divine order. Everything happens for a reason. Slow motion this side. Even your health is not an accident. It's happening for a reason. So that's a sign from the universe. What's the second sign from the universe, deep divers? You should never ignore. The dog took my cigarettes, Ralph. Huh? Losing stuff. That's right. So I'm actually talking to a friend one day, deep divers, and she actually smokes, but she's actually trying to give it up, right? So she had her box of cigarettes on the grass, and guess what, deep divers? A dog comes along and actually takes her cigarettes and runs off with it. And I'm like, that's a sign from the universe, because you're losing that, and that's a sign from the universe that you got to give it up right now, okay? You can't get a clearer sign than that, okay? So anytime, deep divers, you're losing stuff, things go missing, that's a sign from the universe. Because that friend who lost her cigarette, she really wanted to give up smoking. And when she actually saw the dog run off with a cigarette, she's like, okay, this is a sign. She even saw it, right? So anytime you lose stuff, you even lose people, okay? It's a sign that actually these people were not supposed to be in my life in the first place, okay? Many times we lose friends even, and then we find new ones that can actually help us become our greatest version. Many times we lose things which actually aren't supposed to be in our lives. Slow motion this side. And this is a sign from the universe. But also many times we lose stuff because we're not paying attention. We're careless. We're not focused. A lack of focus is the death of all potential. So deep divers, anytime you are losing things are going missing, always contemplate and say, what is the universe trying to teach me today? What is the universe trying to teach me today, okay? I don't lose my keys anymore. I once lost my keys in Santa Monica Beach and I couldn't find them in the sand. I'm like, that's a sign from the universe. Ralph, have this. I have this right now, deep divers, so I never ever lose my keys again, and it's fantastic. Oh baby, what's the third sign from the universe you should never ignore, deep divers? It is this: how you feel before and after you meet a person. Before and after. You've seen those pictures before, right? So deep divers, ask yourself, anytime I'm with someone, how do I feel before I meet them? And how do I feel after I meet them? Many times we've got a lot of energy before we meet someone, right? Before you meet someone, you got tons of energy. You're like, I'm so excited, like it's your birthday. And then what happens? After you meet them, you got no energy left. You feel tired, you feel drained, you feel exasperated. And this is a sign from the universe that you don't need to be around these people anymore. Let go of anyone that is no longer serving you. But what happens, deep divers? When before you meet someone, you're sad, you're depressed, you're grumpy, and after you meet them, you feel so excited, right? Your spirits have been lifted, you feel happy, you start to smile more, you're glowing more. Energy is contagious. That's a sign from the universe. A lot of the times people watch my videos and afterwards they're like, Ralph, I can finally breathe in that good ass prana again, baby. Just like, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I haven't done that in years, Ralph. And that's a sign from the universe. These videos are helping you because I'm sending you tons of good ass energy every single day. So always pay attention to deep divers, how you feel before and after you meet someone. If you feel great after you've met someone, that's a sign that, hey, you can come and hang with me every single day. Hey, we're gonna be good friends. But if you feel tired, ain't nobody got time for that. Deep divers, what's the fourth sign from the universe you should never ignore? Now, deep divers, it is like this. Ever been delayed? Ever been trying to get somewhere and the train is delayed? Oh no, Ralph. What about you got to meet someone and there's traffic? Tell me about it. Like, of all the times it had to happen right now. Well, in actuality, deep divers, that's a sign from the universe you should never ignore. Sometimes the universe is actually preventing you from places and people not meant for you. Slow motion this side. I remember deep divers driving to the beach once, and there was a massive delay. And in actuality, what actually happened, further down, there was a massive accident. That could have been me, deep divers, or the cat down the road. So the universe was actually preventing me from a place not meant for me. And this is the secret, deep divers, to become your greatest version. You got to pay attention to detours, delays, small problems, roadblocks, because this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. I always say this, deep divers. Even if you think it's a bad thing, be grateful for the so-called bad things because they help you to pay attention to the good things that were happening in your life that you weren't paying attention to before. Slow motion this side. I remember deep divers being stuck in traffic, not going anywhere. And then I started to become more grateful for the times when there were no traffic, right? So that's a sign from the universe. Many times, if you have delays and detours, it's a sign from the universe to actually start to become grateful when things are running smooth. Okay? Don't take it for granted. Deep divers, what's the fifth sign? Oh, baby, from the universe you should never ignore. 1111. I keep seeing it, Ralph. Me too, all the time. If you are seeing 1111, that's a sign from the universe you should never ignore. 1111. 11 is a master number. Anytime you see 1111, it is a sign that you are in harmony with the universe. It's a sign that a great manifestation is about to take place. It's a sign that you are on the right path. That's a sign from the universe. It's a sign that you are now beginning to see that this universe, just like a computer, is built on binary, zeros and ones. That's why when you see 1111, it's actually the glitch in the matrix. Okay? So quantum physicists like Dr. James Gates has showed us that this universe is like a giant web browser that runs on binary, zeros and ones. And a lot of times people who see 1111 are starting to leave the old world, which is the matrix, and they are entering a new world, the fifth dimension and beyond. And that's why it feels so good to be alive, baby. Anytime you see 1111, that's showing you that you are in alignment. That's showing you that there are no accidents or coincidences in this universe. That's a great sign from the universe. It's 1110, Ralph. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow you will see 1111, right? What is the sixth sign from the universe? Deep divers. So, baby, you should never ignore. Whenever you meet a random person, deep divers, who you have an awesome connection with, you should never ignore that, because that's a sign from the universe that you already know each other. How amazing does that feel, deep divers? When you meet someone you've never met before, but already you feel like, hey, it's Bonnie and Clyde right now. You feel like you've known them from a past life. It feels like home. And this is a sign from the universe, deep divers, once again, that you are in harmony with the universe. Because once you are in harmony with the universe, you will naturally attract everything you need to you. Slow motion this side. Many times we are meeting people who we don't get on with, okay? And this is a sign from the universe that, hey, once again, we got to start asking ourselves, what are we doing here? A lot of the times we are in a workplace and the people who we are interacting with, we have no business being with, and we are only there for the check. So many times, if you are somebody who keeps meeting these strangers, these random people, and you have an amazing connection to them, that's a sign from the universe that you are in harmony with the universe. Because deep divers, once you are in harmony with the universe, you will naturally attract everything you need, including the right people. If the right people start coming into your life, that's a sign from the universe you should never ignore, because the universe is sending us messages through people. That's how the universe communicates to us every single day. If you have guides, counselors all around you, that's a sign from the universe that the universe is looking after your ass and is not going to slap you. No. On your bum bum. No, right? What's the seventh sign, deep divers, from the universe you should never ignore? Having flashes of someone in your mind. Deep divers, have you ever had a sudden flash of someone in your mind? You're like, why am I getting this person right inside of my mind? Like, what is the universe trying to tell me here? Well, in actuality, deep divers, that's a sign from the universe you should never ignore. A lot of people write to me and they tell me about their dreams. They're like, Ralph, I dreamt of you. I had to contact you. You're so kind. I dreamt of the cat down the road, right? Anytime you have precognitive dreams, premonitions, okay? Precognitive dreams are dreams that you have of someone, and then the next day it turns out to be exactly what you were dreaming of, right? Anytime you have a dream about someone, for instance, you can dream of someone who is going to be sick and they actually become sick, or you dream of meeting someone, the love of your life, and then it actually happens. That's a sign from the universe, because the universe sends us messages in our dream space. The ancients always realized that your dreams are real, and the dreams we are having are reflections of the life we are living. Slow motion this side. Like deep divers, I get these sudden flashes of people in my mind, and I'm like, okay, I should really reach out to this person, because it's like flashing right now. Woo, right? And when I reach out to that person, they're like, Ralph, thanks so much. I was waiting for you to contact me. So once again, that was a sign from the universe I'm so glad I didn't ignore, because anytime you are constantly thinking about a person in your mind, it's time for you to reach out to that person, because they may need your help. So there you have it, deep divers. Those are the seven powerful signs from the universe you should never ignore. And once you start paying attention to those signs, well, you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. We're just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers, shout out to everybody who's been rocking. Oh, you like the shirt? The amazing good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. And the model search is also on. If you think you've got what it takes, add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Got a question for the cat down the road and I? Add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Check out the new book, Deep Divers. For information like this, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Deep divers, pay attention to those signs and have a beautiful day. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. The signs are all around us, Ralph. I know. Pay attention to them. Peace.